Stay tuned. Watching. I'll be showing you amazing things today. Welcome to my home. You can see. Welcome to Hero Africa TV. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay tuned. Like this video. Share this video. Okay. All right. Yes. Let me take you into the ancestral tunnel. Look at the tunnel. Just look at the tunnel. I'm going in here now to show you what is inside here. This place belongs. This is where our ancestors lived. Come in. Let me show you inside of it. Yes, this is the ancient shrine. You see, this is where our ancestors could talk to the gods. You see how this place is? There are a lot of things here. I will show you. Come on. Let me show you what I got here. You see, this is a tunnel. This is a tunnel. There is a tortoise in here. An ancestral tortoise that have lived and bring the tortoise. Let me show you this tortoise. Yes. What is here, What is here? Yes. Come, you see? Tortoise. An ancient tortoise. Just look at. You see? These tortoises have lived here for decades of years. And as they say, tortoise is the animals that can live for millions of years, for decades of years. Tortoise can live for a very long period of time. You see? Just look at a wonderful tortoise. Yeah, I will take it back and go and keep it inside where it lies. Here is its home, and no one could come here to harm it. No one could come here to take it away, because if you do, you have a fight with the gods. Let me take it. See, beautiful tortoise. See? All right. See? Tortoise. Okay, I'll be taking you through another way of items, through another items that we have in here, which we use when talking to the gods. Meanwhile, let me drop this tortoise. You could see our ancestors lived here. Look at broken pots. Just look at the design. You see, this was a pot made by our ancestors, a broken piece of the pot. Just look at the markings. You can see the marking. This tells you is an ancient markings from our ancestors. You see, that is why I love our ancestors. Most of the items which were built or which were molded by them seems to be very strong, authentic. Just look at this pot has lived for decades of years, but look at how strong it is. Just look at how authentic it is. Look at the markings. It's very difficult to find this kind of markings in these present days. Just look at, you see, I will show you more, okay? I will show you more. Meanwhile, let me keep this tortoise back into its cave where it can have a rest, okay? All right. Now, I will take you into this other, okay? Come over here. Okay, no, let me take you back to the other side. Let's go, come. Come and see. Let me show you here. Come into this tunnel and see. You see? This is another tunnel. Our ancestors lived in here. They could sleep in here. They could go through in here to the other side. Let me go in and show you what we got here. Sometimes, okay, look at a talking drum. This talking drum is a drum that our ancestors, our forefathers, could use to speak to the gods. You see, this is a talking. It's June. You see, the gods love music, and this drum is a drum, is an item, a musical item, gods or which our ancestors used to speak with the gods. You see, when this was used, and even in present days, the Gbagi culture, musical bands, the leader or the leads in a musical band uses this talking drum to sing and also communicate to people with this talking drum. Sing and also communicate to people with this talking drum. Now, let me take this drum. Belongs here because this drum is only used when communicating with the gods in the old days. Let me take it back. This talking drum will remain here from generation and see from generations to generations. But keep it, let me keep it back where I took it from because it's for the gods. Okay? Let me see. Okay? Now, I'm done here. Okay? So, we are going outside. Let me show you more of what we have here in our ancestral home. See, I cherish here so much because this is our heritage. This is the only heritage which your ancestors or which my ancestors left for me. This is better than every other items. You see? Just look at how beautiful it is. Come on, let's go on. Yep. This is a sign to show that actually our ancestors lived here. Look at the broken pot. You see, ancient broken pot. Okay? Come on.
That's why we're going to watch out for women.
This tree, can you find here?
Yeah.
I think you should be in
Should be. Okay, now many things.
Specifically, this herb is to treat wounds. You see, when you have a cut, and also if you feel feverish, if you're having a feverish or a weakness of the body, all you need to do is cut some of these plants, boil it, extract the water, and drink. Okay, you can see this is a bird nest. You see, but the bird has hatched its egg and no longer here. Just look at this is a nest that belongs to the bird. A bird with a small size. You see? Come over here. Let me show you more of what we have here. Just look at it. Now, oh, I didn't even show you something. Come, let me show you a tree which has germinated from the other stone and gradually went through the second stone. Come, let me show you. Come and see the mystery which we have here. Let's come. Let me show you how wonderful this is. Just come. Come. Let me show you. I didn't show you this. We're back into this cave. Come, let me show you. You see? Come over here. Come. Just look at. Look at. You see? Okay. Look at. Just look at. The tree germinated, grew from this other stone to this and went through this other stone and outside. Just look at how magical, how mysterious this is. How could you comprehend this? See how God is wonderful. Just look at the natural, mysterious or wonderful way God created trees, rocks for unity. Just look at how could this rock allow this tree to grow from itself through the other way. Just look at. Okay, let's go. Let me show you more. Okay, just look at. Our ancestors could have a peaceful and a unity. What do we say about the way of life? The way of life which we believe our ancestors lived was peaceful. And inside the tunnel is a symbol how they lived in peace, in unity. But how do we find that in present days? Do we live in unity and peace? Do we live in togetherness? Let's go. Come on. So that's it, huh? Now, what we'll cut it in. Let's go. Just look at it. See? Come on. Wow.
Yeah, put it.
Just look at it. See? Just look at how this place is. See? I don't have much to say about this stone. You could see for yourself. See how wonderful this stone is. Just look at how they are on top of themselves. Look at. Very wonderful. Come on. Let me show you more. We have more. See? These are holes. You see? Here. Okay? Come on. You see? About it, yeah. My ancestors know that I'm here. In you see? This is farm also. People farm here for food. Look at. down. Just look at, because we are on top of the mountain. We are at the mountain top. You can see. Look at down. See how far it is. Come on, let's go. Let me take you to the real place where our ancestors built, erected houses, but have been broken down. Come on, let's go. When they stopped living in caves, they realized that caves should be a secret rooms. They came out of the cave to erect buildings in a plain land and had the cave to be a secret room. Come on, let me show you where they erected buildings that have now been modernized into real buildings in present days. You see, this is a settlement where our ancestors settled, built, erected houses aside from the caves. The caves were naturally built by God himself under the mountains and rocks. But here were artificially erected houses that was built by our ancestors. The caves were natural. These were caves that were built by God himself. But the houses were artificially erected by our ancestors themselves. But they are broken. Look at. They used stones, rocks to build houses. Yes. Most of these stones are symbols of graves. People who settled here and died were buried here. So most of the stones are symbols that this place, anywhere you see some stones, symbolize grave of someone who died and was buried. Look at, here is a house. Just look at how round it is. This is a symbol that a house was erected here with the use of stones, not blocks, but has been broken. You see? Just look at.
I got that.
You see? You see? This is a house. You see? This is where they ground millets, grains. This stone was used by our ancestors to grind grains. You see? You see? This is the grinding stone, the hand grinding stone. And this is the grinding stone itself. You see? This is how they did. You see? You do like this. But this is for the women, not for men. It's meant for the women. So I can't do it properly because it's meant for the women. Okay? Let's go. Let me take you to our ancestral, our forefather grave, where he died and was buried. Come on. This is a heritage that has been left for us by our ancestors. So how do you think a foreigner could come here to take over our ancestral heritage? That is unfair. Very unfair. Okay? Let's see. Okay? Okay, see, just look at. You see, I told you there are places, you see cowries. Look at cowries. He was buried with cowries. You see, he was buried with cowries. Now, the rain is trying to wash out the cowries. I don't see these cowries and leave them behind. I pick them because with time, the cowries will fade away. The cowries will no more. So I'm taking this for history, for historical purpose. I'm going to keep it for generations to come. This is what I will show to them, that people lived here, people were buried with cowries, and these were the cowries that was buried alongside the forefathers. Just look at. This is a stone. This symbolizes a grave. You see? This shows a king. You see? This is the symbol that shows the grave of a king. You see? So now, there are a lot of it that I need to show you, but maybe time could not permit for today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and keep watching, okay? Let's go. Okay. You see, cowries, ancient cowries. You see, this is what our forefathers has given to me today. You see, this belongs to me now. I'm taking it home. Take care, stay tuned, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share my video, and keep watching the Hero Africa TV adventure. Bye-bye. Guy, fine one, director.
Yeah, like,